Imagine the devastation of losing not just homes, but a part of your cultural heritage in a matter of minutes.
That's incredible. I can't believe it happened twice, right in the same month.
The scale of destruction from the Busan Yongdusan fires in December 1954 is staggering, especially with the loss of historic relics.
To understand this better, it's crucial to grasp the background. During the Korean War, around 1 million refugees flooded into Busan.
1 million. That's a lot. How did the city cope with so many people?
Well, it was built for about 300,000, so you can imagine the strain. Many refugees constructed shacks with flimsy materials like plywood and cardboard right next to each other.
And don't forget, these conditions, along with poor fire safety measures, created a perfect storm for such catastrophic fires.
You mentioned historic relics. Where were they stored during this time?
After Seoul was recaptured in 1950, about 4,000 significant relics were moved to a facility in Busan for safekeeping.
Yes, and it seemed like a prudent decision given the proximity to North Korea. But the irony is chilling. These relics were supposed to be protected, yet they became vulnerable.
The first fire began on December 10, 1954, caused by an incident involving a local vendor.
What happened exactly?
A brick of honeycomb briquette was mishandled, igniting a blaze that would destroy nearly 448 buildings. Tragically, 4 lives were lost as well.
This fire was alarming, but little did they know that the worst was yet to come.
How did the second fire occur? Wasn't there a warning after the first one?
It started on December 26 from an unattended candle. This time, it devastated 298 shanty buildings, affected 1,420 people, and claimed another life.
After the 2 fires, a fact-finding team found that over 3,400 relics were lost, including most of the royal portraits.
How could they let this happen after the first fire? Were there any preventive measures taken?
Surprisingly, little was done. Although concerns were raised by the National Museum's director weeks before the fires, the response was alarmingly inadequate.
It's a classic case of crisis management failure. The implications of those losses echo even to this day.
This all sounds catastrophic. How do the people remember these fires now?
They are now recognized as some of the largest disasters in Busan's history. The loss of cultural relics is regarded as a tragedy.
Indeed, the fire completely altered the historical narrative, erasing a large part of the Joseon dynasty's legacy.
And what about the portraits? Were any of them recovered?
Out of the 48 royal portraits, 30 were completely lost. Remarkably, though, the portraits of 4 monarchs survived. But one of those, Seijo, was thought lost forever until a sketch resurfaced in 2016.
It's intriguing, isn't it, that even in destruction, there can be unexpected rediscovery.
That sketch sounds fascinating. So what does the future hold for the legacy of these relics?
A stone tablet was erected in Yongdusan Park, reflecting the community's longing for protection against fire. But as for the remaining portraits, that's still being researched.
Absolutely, which brings another layer of mystery. Who knows what else might emerge from the ashes? If anyone has insights into the lost relics, please share in the comments.
So much history intertwined with tragedy. It really makes you wonder about what else was lost.
And those questions linger, always more to explore.